Hi, my name is Bob Guezuraga, and I've known Jay Rink for well over 15 years. I'm going to tell you about the Jay Rink that you may not know about, the professional, all-star businessman. Jay Rink joined Medtronic. Most people don't even know what Medtronic is. Medtronic is the largest medical device company in the entire world. Has a market capitalization of in excess of $100 billion. Jay came and joined our cardiac surgery team. And I'll use a sports analogy because everybody seems to have this as part of what Jay was involved here in the greater New Orleans area. Jay joined the team that hadn't had a winning season in probably 15, 20 years. You can imagine being part of that, almost like the Saints. When he first joined the team and he came on as an individual, he came with an attitude. It was a winning attitude. This team may be losing, but we're going to win because I'm a winner. Jay then moved and progressed in his career to become a manager. He was the manager of the defensive team. And he built a team that could protect that goal and could go in and get the quarterback of the best players. His competitors were not local. His competitors were US-based companies. His competitors were European-based companies. His competitors were the Japanese. He was playing on a world stage. He moved from that defensive position to looking at the offense and looking at the defense. He and the team, with the spirit that he had, and all of you know what it is, put together a group that could not only defend now, but could now throw up points on the board. From there, during his tenure, this team went on to win the regionals, the nationals, and the world. There's no trophies in this game, like a Super Bowl ring or the World Cup. The satisfaction comes from the fact that Jay Rink got up in the morning, he came and worked with the team. He made that team a power player within the world, and as a result of that effort, hundreds of thousands of people are alive today that wouldn't be if it wasn't for his effort. I represent that team, and I want to say, Jay, they've all told me, and I suspect you know it, they want to thank you. They have a tremendous amount of respect for you. They miss you, and they love you. I want to now jump to the other side of Jay Rink. And this is not the business side. This is the personal side. Like all great sports teams and leagues, you have an all-star team. Business has its all-star teams. And just like in sports, we'd go to Hawaii. We'd spend a week in Hawaii. No business was discussed. You just went there and you shared what you were all about. With Jay, the first thing he shared was family. Family, family. Jay always called me Mr. G. I kept saying, Jay, my name is Bob. Please call me Bob. And he would go, yes, Mr. G, I will. Good Southern boy. And this happens no matter where I go in the world. If you have one person from New Orleans that meets another person from New Orleans, the first question they ask each other is, what high school did you go to? As I said, I'm from New York. I could not relate to that. My wife is from New Orleans. And she said to Jay, where did you go to school? He said, Brother Martin. She said, Dominican. And from there became the personal relationship between my family and Jay, and at the time, because they were all the little Rinks, I used to call them Jay and the Little Rinks. And they would come to our house. Now, you have to realize, we brought them to Minnesota. And for a southern boy, it was a little bit tough. But he became part of our family. He and my wife would get in that kitchen, and they would cook stuff that I used to just call fire in a pot. And it's that professional Jay, it's that personal Jay, that is an all-star. It's an all-star as an individual, as a family member, as a business person, as a friend. Jay, we miss you, we love you, we'll catch you on the other side, we'll play again. One last thing that I'd like to read, and I'll get off the stage here. When Jay passed away, an associate of mine who's also here, Karen Meehan, who came down from Minnesota, she notified me that Jay had passed away on Saturday. I then notified a few of the physician friends and stuff that Jay had worked with. And I received many different responses, emails, texts. But there's one I wanted to read here, and I'm going to read it. Dear Rink family and friends, I have no words to express my sorrow on the passing of Jay. I can only say thank you, Jay, for supporting us as surgeons to utilize improved technology in performing open heart surgery. Your efforts made us better physicians, and indirectly through us, you helped many of our patients to not only be alive today, but also to have the experience of a quality of life that allows them to enjoy their family and their friends. You will be in my thoughts and prayers. Sincerely, Mehmet Oz. You may know Mehmet Oz as Dr. Oz. He sends his thank you. He sends to the family his gratification that Jay was part of his clinical and medical community. He made a difference. Jay, we love you.